ここに重要なる汝臣民に次ぐ秦は帝国政府をして米英四祖四国に対しその共同宣言を受諾する旨。
In a radio broadcast to the Japanese people on August 15, 1945, Emperor Hirohito announced Japan's acceptance of the Potsdam Declaration. This ended World War II in Asia. But how did the Allies win the war against Japan in East Asia and the Pacific? A victory built not just on military might, but also salvation, sacrifice, and bravery. Salvation. Tens of thousands of Jewish refugees fleeing the Holocaust in Europe took shelter in Shanghai and Harbin, with around 20,000 of the refugees settling in the designated area for stateless refugees in the Telanqiao neighborhood. In addition to Jewish refugees, Shanghai also accepted a number of independence activists from other countries during the war. During the Japanese occupation of Korea from 1910 to 1945, the provincial government of the Republic of Korea was established in Shanghai in 1919. As the only country in East Asia that persisted in resisting Japanese aggression, China not only saved the lives of a great many refugees, but also protected those in exile. Sacrifice. When the War of Resistance against Japanese aggression grew into a full-scale war in 1937, each division of the Japanese army owned an average of 528 automobiles. In contrast, the Chinese army had very few automobiles until the Allied supplies came later. As a result of lack of transportation, Chinese soldiers had to carry all their ammunition and food on their person, and any battle that lasted longer than 3 days left them in danger of exhausting their supplies. For such a largely agrarian country, China was heavily outmatched in its fight against Japan, a fully industrialized nation. China's contribution to the war came with an exceedingly high casualty rate. Bravery. Dubbed the Aluminum Trail, or the Skyway to Hell by pilots, the eastern end of the Himalayan mountains was a nightmare for Allied pilots because of extreme weather and Japanese surface-to-air attacks. This 600-mile route between northeastern India and China was known as the Hump, a flight path that U.S. aircraft flew to resupply the Chinese war effort. China's resistance disrupted the Japanese plan to invade other Allied countries. It was based on mutual support as China also received assistance from the Allies, in particular the U.S. In addition to the physical supplies and fiscal assistance, the lives of American soldiers were also sacrificed in the name of Chinese freedom. The American Volunteer Group, nicknamed the Flying Tigers, is a group revered in China for their wartime contributions. Between 1941 and 1942, the Flying Tigers shot down 299 Japanese planes in 31 airfights. Later, the Tigers were sent to fly the Hump, the supply leg described by historian Theodore White as the most dangerous, terrifying, barbarous aerial transport run in the world. The Tigers braved the dangerous resupply missions in order to keep China supplied with its needs for war. There was also the Soviet Volunteer Group, a volunteer part of the Soviet Air Force sent to support China. Cooperation, sacrifice, and mutual support connected and united the Allies to win the war. Stay tuned for our next episode on the promises following World War II.